Good morning, my darlings. Welcome to a brand new vlog. I'm coming at you fresh-faced this morning and in a puffer jacket because sadly it seems that winter has returned. It is a grey sky, rainy morning, and also the forecast is saying the exact same thing for the next 10 days, which is great news. Not. Never mind. This morning I've been looking forward to this for a really, well, 2 weeks since I booked it. I have got Reformer Pilates here at Daylesford. Daylesford have had, they've had like a gym. Well, actually, I don't know if they've got a gym. They've got a wellness space as part of their Bamford Spa, which is this building here. If you've been to Daylesford, it's kind of round by where the cottages are, where you can come and stay as a guest, kind of towards the back of the shop. Yeah, they've had space for yoga and a few classes. They have got a pool. I came here last summer for Victoria's jewellery launch, you might remember that vlog. But aside from that yoga, which was like a trial kind of session, I've never done any of the classes here, but I've wanted to find a local Reformer Pilates studio ever since we moved, basically, and they do Reformer Pilates here now, which is really exciting. So I think this is going to become part of my weekly schedule. I'm going to try and do this every single week, as long as I don't have meetings in London on this particular day. But yeah, the class starts at 8:30. I've come in the old Defender because Charlie also has his PTs, personal training sessions, at Soho Farmhouse on this day every single week. So I'm going to have to come in the old Defender. So I gave myself quite a lot of time because firstly, I didn't know if this would start. It's always a little bit of a risk. And secondly, I do like to drive ultra slowly in this car because it's just so bumpy. So I'm here a little bit early, but I'm just going to go and have a little look around at the spa, check myself in. It's always that slightly nervous feeling when you go to a fitness class for the first time. Like, I don't know if everyone else in the class will have done it every single week and know each other really well, but I follow the instructor on Instagram and she seems really lovely, so it should be a great start to the day. Our car is actually the same colour as the paintwork of the Bamford barn. Looks very fitting, parked right here in the corner.
Well as extension of the spine. Nice, and then really reach those hands towards your feet. Nice, guys. So the slower you move, the harder it's going to be. The less momentum you're using. Okay, so you guys, bend the left knee deeply and hold. Drop the shoulders down, pull the tummy in, and then pull it in.
Well, that was a great way to start the day. 45 minutes Pilates, and this space is just so lovely. I'm going to grab a smoothie and I might just camp up here for a little while. Well, if you want to feel like you're having a private shopping experience, I highly recommend coming to Daylesford at about 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm the only one here. Got my oat milk chai latte and some lunch. And I thought I'd make the most of the quietness by coming and doing a little bit of browsing. Not that I wasn't here 2 days ago or anything. Okay, hello again, darlings. Back home, and I've had a quick body shower. Charlie always thinks I'm crazy when I say that, but for guys it's different. If I was a guy, every time I showered, I would do my hair, but I actually don't think I need to. I definitely need to sort it out. It's got a lot of volume, but anyway, here's me justifying my shower routine. But what I'm going to do now is my morning skincare routine using my absolute favourites from Clé de Peau Beauté. I think that's the correct way of pronouncing it. And this is the absolutely spectacular. It's these little guys here. Ooh, and my moisturiser, which I had out by my dressing table. Yes, this is the 3-step Key Radiance Care skincare routine that I honestly, you guys know how I was having quite a bad skin moment only like 8 weeks ago, but since I have been using this collection, oh my goodness, the difference that this has been making on my skin. Just like here I am, fresh out the shower, absolutely nothing on my skin, and it's bright, it's radiant, and I just feel like I've got my skin confidence back. So I'm going to just show you how I incorporate the Key Radiance Care 3-step routine into my morning skincare. There we go, hopefully that light is alright. I'm dressed very, very casually this morning because I actually don't, well, I'm going out to get my nails done a little bit later, but I've got some really boring house bits that I need to do today. I need to do some recycling, I need to do a couple of trips to the post office, so I'm just wearing this lovely casual jumper from a brand called Olive and Frank, and I think it's just really lovely. It's got this beautiful floral embroidery and it's just super cozy. Okay, I've just popped you up a tiny bit higher. I think that's a better location for doing my skincare. Okay, so the Clé de Peau Key Radiance Care is their iconic skincare routine, and to celebrate the 40th anniversary they've collaborated with a French artist and I believe it's pronounced Kerascoe. I apologise hugely if I've got that incorrect, but it's just the most beautiful, every single product. This is Le Serum, has got the most gorgeous design on there, this beautiful floral, very intricate floral pattern, which brings together that French design, and also it's got a little bit of kind of a Japanese feeling to it, obviously Japanese inspired skincare. So I actually pretty much had to relearn my routine when it came to using these products, because the order is not necessarily the order that you would think of. So I cleansed my skin in the shower. In the mornings I use a couple of pumps of micellar water as soon as I get out of bed, and then the very first thing that you apply to your clean skin is the serum. So this is the iconic Clé de Peau serum. You might remember I've used this previously. I've actually just finished my other bottle, which had the beautiful Swan Lake packaging. So it's the same product but repackaged to celebrate the 40th anniversary. So I apply 2 pumps of this. It is super lightweight, almost feels like water in its consistency. 2 pumps for me is enough for my entire face. Press it in, and then whatever's left I take down my neck. And this routine is really about unlocking the intelligence within your skin. So the ingredients within this whole skincare routine are designed to hydrate, to add radiance to your skin, but also to kind of, if you imagine that every cell in your body has got a job to do, this skincare routine really invigorates your skin to do the job that it's meant to do, but better. So whether that's repair, whether that's holding on to hydration, helping you respond to good things like sleep and moisture, and also protect against bad things like pollution and stress. It's just incredible. Japanese skincare technology is always mind-blowing. These products increase your skin intelligence so that it can do that by itself, which I think is why the results are so long-lasting and not just good-looking skin straight after you've applied them. So the reason that we apply the serum as the first step of the routine is because this really awakens the skin. So obviously I've been awake for a few hours this morning, but as I'm about to do my proper morning skincare routine, I want all the rest of the products I'm about to apply onto my skin to really do their job properly. And I'm not gonna lie, I did also apply a few drops of this as soon as I woke up. One of the things that's most exciting about this serum is that it contains the Skin Empowering Illuminator, and that really helps to enhance the skin's intuition when it comes to repairing itself, defending against any of the stresses that might come your way during the day. And as you can see, just instantly gives you a gorgeous radiant look. And we're ready for the next step of the routine, which is, for me, to balance the skin, the Hydro Softening Lotion. Now I really hope that this is doing it justice. It's kind of blending in with the gorgeous wallpaper in here, but again, it's just absolutely stunning design. It looks so beautiful in this room. Now I like to apply this, and obviously Clé de Peau is a very luxurious skincare range. I like to apply this with the Clé de Peau Le Cottons, which is essentially these super duper soft cotton pads. I pop maybe 4 pumps of this lotion on there. Okay, that was more than 4. I think dehydration is probably one of The most common problems that we have with our skin, whenever I go and get a facial, they always say, oh Josie, your skin is dehydrated. So that's definitely an area that I'm looking to improve on. So this is designed to really replenish dehydrated skin, give long-lasting moisture, and because you've applied the serum, the skin is primed and ready to absorb all of the wonderful ingredients within this. So as well as the serum, this has also got the Skin Empowering Illuminator. It's also got golden silk and Japanese pearl ingredients in there. And once again, the end result is all about adding that radiance to the skin. And once again, I feel like you can really see it. My skin is so happy, so calm, it feels hydrated. And yet it doesn't feel like there's loads of products on my skin. Everything is just absorbed straight away, which is what you want. You don't want your skincare to sit on your skin. You want it to be absorbed in so that you can get the best out of these amazing ingredients. Next, you've got a choice, and there are 2 products here that could be the following step on your skincare routine. This is the Intensive Fortifying Emulsion, and I actually like to use this in the evenings. But in the days, I like to use the Intensive Fortifying Cream. I do remember that this has got peony root extract in here, and I believe that what that does is it helps to promote healthy cell turnover. So in my head, I was like, right, that's a really good product to use in the evenings. So I will show you that briefly as part of a nighttime routine later on. Also depends on your desired consistency. I would say if you've got oily to combination skin, then this is going to be your best friend. I personally love the texture of a cream in the day, so that's why I like to use the cream. So the Intensive Fortifying Cream, you can of course use this as a night cream as well, because actually one of the main things that this does is it helps to boost the skin's own recovery. So once again, all about increasing the intelligence of your skin cells, helping your skin to do what it's meant to do. So if you imagine at night is when your skin does its best recovery, this just gives the skin all the ingredients that it needs to really help with that recovery. So helping to recondition the skin, and again, all about adding vibrance and luminosity to the skin. So there we go, darlings. Super quick and easy 3-step skincare routine, and you can do the exact same thing in the evenings, or you can switch around the products depending on your personal preference. Now, my skin feels great, it looks illuminated, it looks glowing, so it's in the perfect condition to apply my morning makeup. I'm just going to do a really simple, light and fresh makeup look this morning. I have got a call in 23 minutes, so oh, is it meant to be now? Oh my gosh. Oh, thank goodness, it's 10:30, I thought it was at 10. So I'm going to quickly apply my makeup, jump on the call, and then it's time to start today's errands. Okay, my darlings, I've been filming for exactly 4 minutes, so that is how long it took me to do my makeup this morning. Super duper quick and easy. I'm just obsessed with this foundation. I did apply a little bit of my Clé de Peau Radiant Fluid Foundation that I've got in this packaging, just to really see what the difference is. I think this gives just a tiniest bit more coverage, whereas if you do want a really soft, natural, fresh, allowing the radiance of your skin to come through, then this is potentially your best friend. I need to stock up on my favorite color of this one. Favorite color? The color that my skin is. I am shade 020 light medium ochre. Ochre? And then on my lips, I popped on the Clé de Peau Beauté Rouge à Lèvres Brilliant Lipstick Shine in 211 Influential. And it's almost like a Your Lips but better. I've got a friend that wears this as her everyday lipstick as well, and it's almost a different color on her. Like, it really just suits everyone and comes out in a different way. It's just quite magical and so comfortable, so balmy. And then I also love to have these in my handbag, not only because they're absolutely beautiful, but the colors are gorgeous. This packaging is just absolutely divine. So this is the pink color. They're essentially lip balms, but they just give the most beautiful, soft hint of color. You can layer them up, why not? And then as we move more into summer, I also love this one. This is the shade Coral. I always think this looks fabulous with a holiday outfit. Well, I now have 3 lipsticks on. Okay, I'm gonna go and jump on my call and then we'll do something fun in the kitchen. Well, my wonderful plan of doing my errands this morning has been cut part-time short because the postman's just arrived and I couldn't resist trying on the pieces that have just been delivered. I actually had a voucher for Browns and so I decided to pick up a couple of pieces, first of which is this beautiful dress, and it's actually from a brand called Peony, and I have bought many a swimsuit from Peony in the past. In fact, all of my favourite swimsuits are my ones from Peony, and they also do really lovely beachwear. This is obviously suitable for the beach, but also suitable for spring and summer as, you know, just a beautiful everyday dress. And it's got some really lovely design detail. So you've got this gorgeous smock detail around the waist, of course, instantly making it super comfortable. You've got an elastication around the sleeves, so you can create a little bit of volume there. And then lengthwise, it's, I don't know if you can see, pretty much maxi length, and you've got a slit just on that one side, so it's got a really nice bit of movement to it. And I think it's actually wisteria that's the pattern, so it's just so beautiful. It's a really lovely, quite natural linen colour. And then the other item that was in my order is this. So another of my favourite swim brands, as well as Peony. I'm not wearing the right bra for this dress, which is why I keep pulling it up at the shoulders. Another of my favourite swim brands, as well as Peony, is Marisha. And actually, Marisha was the first brand that I really spent a lot of money on a swimsuit on, and it's my black scalloped, high-waisted bikini. I know it's black, which is, it's actually the only black thing that I have in my wardrobe, I do believe. But I bought that as a real treat to myself maybe 5 years ago. Literally, Marisha was still just such a brand new unknown brand, because I just wanted to feel really good and confident and classic when we were in the Maldives. I've literally worn it every summer. It's good for those days where you just, you know, you need a fail-safe bikini. And it's still in the most amazing condition. I love that they're still doing the scallops. That's really become their signature style. And saw this on the Browns website, and it's actually double-sided, so still the iconic Marisha scallops you can see there. So the first option is that you wear it this way round, and you have like a kind of almost corset detail with that deep green, but I think I will mostly wear it this way round, so just full on. I guess I need to unpick the label. Yeah, full on floral, and I love a full on swimsuit. And now that I'm getting back into the routine of swimming at Soho Farmhouse twice a week, probably I'll be going tomorrow morning actually, twice a week when Charlie does his PT, and then I'm going in the sauna and the steam room. That's becoming my twice a week ritual. I wanted to have a swimsuit that would be my I mean, this sounds ridiculous saying it out loud, but it's going to be my Soho Farmhouse swimsuit, and I thought this would just be absolutely perfect. The one that I have been wearing the last like 6 to 8 months while I've been doing my swimming is from Faithful, but I don't know if my torso has grown since I got it, but I keep getting nip slip. Like it's a square neckline, but yeah, not great when you're doing lengths and everyone else is wearing goggles, let's just say. So I thought this would be much better, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love the floral pattern on this. It's a little bit blown out in that light, but I think it's just going to look absolutely gorgeous. So hopefully you guys will see this in action tomorrow. Oh my goodness. And then my second delivery is another high street order, which I just could not resist doing. There are so many amazing spring bits on the high street at the moment, but obviously I have showed you guys so much spring fashion in my spring fashion edit. I don't want to do another dedicated fashion video, so I think what I'm actually going to do is just quickly here film a keep or return reel, which if it's edited by the time this video goes live, I will pop on the screen here. So I'm just going to leave this camera rolling while I film the reel, so you guys will be able to see the outfits. I will number them and link them down below in case you want to see more. But yeah, maybe I'll share my absolute favourites after filming the reel.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws.
Well, my darlings, that was probably the quickest reel turnaround I've ever done. I have already published it to my Instagram. Hopefully this clip will be allowed, seeing as it's got the sound playing in the background. Do you know, it's one of those things where maybe 6 months ago I wouldn't have posted that because, does that look weird to you? Is Instagram normally black at the bottom? I think it's gone a bit strange. It's back to normal again. Yeah, a couple of months ago, I just would not have posted that because the front camera on my phone that I used to film this, it's actually not the best quality. Like, it's not super sharp, but didn't want all that work to go to waste. So what I did was I edited all the clips that I just shot on normal video on this phone in an app called InShot, as in INSHOT. Yeah, I just stuck them all into there, cropped out the bits that I didn't need, and it's super easy to add text and stuff. And then I just found a trending soundtrack on Reels. I wasn't able to take a picture in here that's good enough quality, so to be honest, I've just used one of the photos that we shot last week at Cornwall Manor, this lovely daffodil photo. I don't think the photo on the reel and the reel have to necessarily match, because people are either looking at your grid or they see the reel in the feed, so I don't think it matters. But now I'm just going to share the links on my stories. Let's see which pieces people are loving the most. So I'm just going to reply to the comments on this reel for the first 5-10 minutes while it's been live, and then I need to package up the return pieces. Well, that's without a doubt my quickest unboxing, decision making and returning process. I've got all the returns ready to go. I'm going to take them to my nearest Every, which is a new name for Hermes, drop-off point in town on the way to get my nails redone later on this afternoon. And these are the pieces I'm keeping. This is just one of those really lovely, easy to wear summer dresses. I love a smocked bodice, and with it being a short dress, it's just gonna be perfect for those hot days. I feel like I don't even need to explain this one. The colour is just gorgeous. I love the bow on the shoulders again, obviously really similar, and they both have a bow tie around the waist as well, this like separate ribbon. And this one is full length. This green dress I thought was very, very Zimmerman-esque. It looks amazing with my straw belt on. And then this one here also just absolutely gorgeous, really lovely, relaxed summer day dress. So I love how I started this day with literally the best intentions. I was like, I'm gonna do some baking, I'm gonna go and do some errands, I'm probably gonna pot up some of my seeds. No, I literally have not had time to do any of that, because as soon as I sit down at my laptop and start doing emails, it's just hours instantly eaten up. So I've got another call in 4 minutes, and then hopefully I might actually do a few of my errands on the way to my nail appointment later. I always feel like such a creep when I film the guys from up here, but this is the best angle to share with you, that we now have 3 raised beds, which is so exciting. But obviously it's just the external structure that's up at the moment, but you can really see the shape. If I zoom in, you can see that they're not quite perfect rectangles. They've got like a dug-in bit in each corner, and then they've got these beautiful kind of pyramid oak structures on each of the corners. Oh, they just look absolutely beautiful. They are ginormous. I've got a lot of growing I need to do. That's why I'd really hoped to have been able to do some potting today, some planting rather, but I've run out of time. I've been caught up on my emails again, and now I need to head to get my nails done. Good morning, my darlings. We've had a really lovely start to the day. I had the entire pool to myself at Soho Farmhouse, and I did 50 lengths, which is great. I think I did 35 or 40 last time, so I'm trying to just increase little by little. It actually started snowing halfway through my swim, which just added to the ambiance. And then had breakfast in the main barn, and now, not very scenic, I'm actually parked up at Starbucks because Charlie's just nipped in Burford, because we are en route to Thyme. So for my Valentine's Day gift to Charlie, I got Charlie a cookery class at Thyme. And I was planning on going for a massage while Charlie's doing his class, but actually they let me know that they had a spare spot, so I'm going to be joining the cookery class as well. So that is where we're heading this morning. Made it to Thyme, and Charlie's already shopping. We were thinking we might get a couple more of these pictures. Yeah, that's nice, quite bold. I like this top one, it looks like broccoli.
Oh yeah, it looks like tender stem.
Yeah,
Nice,
which I can never grow in the garden, so it'll be a constant tease. Look at these lovely bowls.
Why can't you grow in tender stem?
Because it just gets eaten by the bugs. we go, our first course that we have lovingly prepared, and this is simiji wrapper on char-grilled sourdough with garlic, anchovy and chili butter.
Oh, I did use spice.
And it smells incredible.
It's wonderful.
So what that's saying is the grain, it's the grain of the meat.
So for example, if that was me, I would cut like that.
Which is correct.
Is that correct? Okay,
Yep.
good.
So, what you're after is, if you cut against the grain, the customer, for yourself,
Yeah.
will be cutting it with the grain.
Okay.
Nice. Ooh,
So
now
now-
we've got the herby glaze.
Yeah, make that one pretty. I'm gonna get some
So that one's probably yours because it's the most rare, darling.
Yeah, yours is the middle one, which is the most cooked.
Our main course, which is duck with prosciutto, wild garlic and hop Chianti?
Yeah, that's
Hop shoots, Chianti and cocoa beans. Yeah. Hungry man about town on the job.
Pretty food. That is pretty, isn't
Beautiful.
it?
Duck with prosciutto,
pretty nice as well.
cocoa bean. So we finished off at the cookery class, and now it's time to do some shopping. We're taking the 2 pictures.
Sort of match the other 2 we have. Don't we?
Kind of. I think they'll look great. So we're back home again. What did you think of the cookery class, darling?
Immense.
Immense.
Yeah. I thought
Strong
it was
word.
Really good. Well, we were really fortunate because it was just 3 of us in the class today.
Yeah.
It can be as many as 8 to 12, I think, which, to be fair, if there was 8 or 12 people, there'd be even more atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
So there are positives to that, but I think we were really fortunate, weren't we, that we
Yeah.
had Sam, who was the chef, all to ourselves. He was super attentive.
Yeah.
I think it was great for both our skill sets, wasn't it? We learned a
Yeah.
lot.
Especially the knife skills. Like, I'll never cut the non-proper
No.
way again now.
I think the only tricky thing is it's one of those things that it's going to sound silly, but
For 30 years you've done it wrong.
Me the first time round.
The thing is, like, did you study home economics at school, or did you
No, I
have
wish I
like
had.
cookery
I wish
classes?
I had.
Well, I did, and we don't even get
Don't
taught
learn
that.
that.
I guess you don't want to give knives to children, but
Well, I disagree with that because I think you've got to learn one way. It
Yeah.
actually would have been safer for us to learn
the proper
and be
way.
better now than adjust.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fascinating. We cooked some amazing food.
We did.
The menu is something you and I are committed in the next couple of weeks when we have friends over to recreate.
Definitely.
So we refresh our minds.
Mm-hmm.
And just everything about it was fantastic, wasn't it?
It was a great day.
And we've taken away some food that we've cooked.
We
as well.
have. We've got loads.
And
And of
progress.
course, the first thing we do when we get home is run down to the kitchen garden, and we've got 4 raised beds. They're just
Sweet
absolutely
raised beds, aren't
ginormous, and I love the shape of them. The way that
Yeah.
you've got this little cut-in section in the middle here, which you have
So-
to use your imagination. But this is where my dream pergola is
That's coming
going.
This week. They reckon it'll be tomorrow.
Oh my god!
And they said, and so the idea here is it's going to be quite tight up here.
Yeah.
So we will plant the climbing jasmine in
Yes.
their beds, so it will spill over
Yeah.
this and then up the pergola. So I
Okay.
think we do one.
Well, we're going to have to be really careful, or I'm going to have to be really careful what I grow close to that, because if I put like pumpkins or climbing beans, it would shoot up the pergola.
Well, I think
So I just have to be really mindful of
We
that.
said before we're going to be we'll have to really plan. Don't spend all this money and all this time on a new area and then just put things wherever we
Yeah.
feel like it. It needs to be quite well thought
I
out.
might even do a little bit of that tonight, just like sketch it out now that we've got the shapes.
Yeah, it's only really the 4 beds that you need to sketch out because the rest of it's going to be cutting. For that bit we're going to get.
Did they
more
actually say the
advice.
pergola might come tomorrow?
Yeah, they said today or tomorrow.
Oh my god!
So it could be here tomorrow.
Oh, that's going to be so exciting. And we're not here, so on Saturday morning we'll wake up and it'll be here.
Hopefully. And then as you'll see, so it's all about the prep. So obviously we've got this lovely oak, and as I said, I think we said on our stories, Nicholson's were like, look, the product we recommend the most for that lasts the longest is treated wood.
Right.
Oak isn't treated, so they've sort of treated it on the inside with this black paint, which will help with the moisture. To
Okay.
be honest, these raised beds should outlast us, but
Here's
it
hoping.
is still wood, right? So wood can still rot, and that's also why they've got the gravel around the edges to keep the
Drainage.
moisture exactly and help with drainage.
Yeah.
So they're basically, the key thing is they're doing everything possible to make this last as long as possible.
Yeah. Gosh, the
it's just so
sunshine
good with
coming
the
out behind
structure
you, it's
now.
beautiful.
It just gives us that structure, doesn't it?
I have never seen raised beds this shape before. It's so unusual, and it's
Which
just
I
going to
love,
look
yeah.
even better when we've got like the pathway in, when we've got the pergola. It's just going to be
And I know
insane.
any keen gardeners might be like, oh, Joe, these raised beds are going to be really hard to manage, but there are going to be stepping stones between in the middle.
Yeah,
so you
there's
can
going to be
get into the
2
middle.
square stepping stones here, then my cloche, and then 2 square stepping stones there.
Yeah.
So every part of the bed will be really easily accessible.
And I still think in the middle of the beds, we need to think about some structured planting, like some U-balls.
Well, I was thinking about this last night. I don't actually think we do, because where I'm going to have supports for a lot of the plants,
Okay.
yeah, I think the first year we leave it without.
Well, the
And
reason
then-
I was going to say it is because I think in the very middle is going to be where it is harder to maintain and plant stuff. So if it's something.
Well,
that
there's
you're
not really going to be a middle because of the stepping stones.
Well,
But
there
we'll
is-
see how we get along this
there
year.
is a middle, but yeah, okay. What, so you think you're going to put obelisks and stuff in here then?
Oh yeah, I'll have to, for like my climbing beams, even my
Need
broad
symmetry,
beams. Yeah, don't worry. I've got it all in my head. Just need to sketch it out. So this pipe here, is this because we've got a hose, a tap
Electrics.
coming?
No, this is electrics.
Oh,
so
right.
there's going to be. So if you imagine, so if you walk with me this way, it's very difficult doing electrics because until you see the design of the garden, you don't know where you think you're going to want lights.
Yeah.
So they actually recommended, and I thought this was the best strategy. They've allowed electrics in both raised beds along the pathway, and then when the design's finished and up, we then can decide where we think we need them.
Oh, okay.
So obviously we've got possibility, and I think we almost certainly will have electric just downlighters either side of here just to light the path up.
Yeah.
One either side here as you enter the kitchen garden, these little
Yeah.
oak posts with the lights on.
Yeah.
And then one either side here somewhere. I can't remember where we were talking about. And then potentially actually on the beds.
Yeah, that would look nice. The
But
little
we-
brass caps.
Yeah. So, but we just need to obviously sort of work it out when it's
And
all
the water, where's that coming from? Is that all
So-
plumbed in already?
obviously you've got the pergola here, then there's going to be an oak post with just a brass tap here,
Okay.
which is obviously for if we need a stretchy out hose,
Mm-hmm.
if you will need to fill watering cans.
My battery's
Yes.
about to die.
There's going to be irrigation as well, I think, in the corners of the beds, but I think it's a spray irrigation, didn't we decide? for
Yeah,
which?
because you don't want drip irrigation in
That's
case you
what
dig
this
into
will
it. Okay, great. Oh, it's starting to rain again.
Yeah.
Gosh, but they're looking great. You should film some stories for Old House while the sun's shining. So, very exciting progress. I said a couple of vlogs ago that I wasn't going to keep updating you with these small changes, but I just find it so exciting. I love this little corner detail, and they're just going to look better and better with age. Of course, it'll look amazing once we've got our red brick path in and the pergola. So exciting. Good morning, my darlings. It is Friday morning and Charlie and I are heading into London this morning. Today we have actually got a team day, so we are meeting the 2 girls and we are going to have a little bit of a brainstorming kind of team strategy morning, and then we have got something fun planned for this afternoon. I wanted to quickly show you my outfit of the day before we head to the train station. I've got on my lovely Thierry Colson dress in the blue floral. I've actually got a thermal on underneath because it is due to snow in London a little bit later today. And then my little Valentino bag, which on a snow day, a straw bag does seem a little bit bonkers, but I'm literally obsessed with this bag at the moment, and it's got all of my everyday essentials in there. And then little white boots. You'd never know that I've got a thermal underneath this because it's a very springtime outfit. So this is the spot where we are coming for our team afternoon tea, 11 at Cadogan Gardens. It's really beautiful. I think this is the main entrance. How lovely to live here. Stunning.
And they all have shared gardens.
Yeah, like Notting Hill. Oops, daisy.
In the middle, where no one else is around.
Pistachio.
banoff cake, very good. Citrus,
Citrus compote.
citrus is this one. Citrus polenta cake.
That one.
Is the best. This one.
Oh, yum.
Yeah. Lime polenta merengue cake.
And we are now on our way back towards Marylebone Station. We've had a lovely day with Team Fashion Mumblr. Did you enjoy your afternoon tea, darling?
It was delicious, wasn't it? I do feel quite lethargic now.
Yeah.
That was lovely though, and we're really lucky with this weather because whenever we've gone outside today, the sun's been shining, hasn't it? It's
Yep.
chilly, but no snow.
Exactly, so we're heading back to the station now after a very productive day. Also couldn't really film much because we were just having chats about our goals for the year and team strategy, and then a little bit of fun at the afternoon tea, but very delicious, very kind of traditional setting, and great location in the heart of Chelsea.
Great if you want to do shopping before like King's
Yes.
Road and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd love to stay there. It's a really beautiful hotel. We've got dinner tonight at the farmhouse, so hopefully we're going to have time to head home and just freshen up. I feel like my makeup
See
has
the
melted
dogs.
away. Yep, see the little boys.
Who are getting a haircut tomorrow.
Yep, Dickie's in for a balayage and Dexy's in for a perm.
Dexter has requested a perm, yeah.
So
I saw someone, one of the Datsuns he follows has had a perm. He's been inspired.
right. So it's 11 p.m. We have had a lovely dinner at Soho Farmhouse, and we thought we would come and check down on the kitchen garden. We'd half hoped that we might see a pergola here, but unfortunately there's no pergola. But they have started to put some kind of, what have they done? They insulated the beds.
It protects it from,
Rotting.
yeah, but also look, that's the irrigation going in.
Where?
So the blue pipe. So they've got all the irrigation set
Oh.
up. They've done a lot actually, because look,
Yeah.
they've got all the irrigation. These are the things for electric. If you look here, this is what's called I think it's called hardcore or hardcore. And
No,
that
down
goes-
there is surely. Is this the same thing?
Yeah, it gets padded down, and then the brickwork goes on top of this.
Oh. So hopefully we'll get the pergola next week. This is what good quality vlog clips you guys have come to expect.